everybody. My name is Fiona Anderson Blair, and I'm actually a pediatrician, and I have a story to tell. I was diagnosed with multiple sclerosis in August of 2004. I was diagnosed after having symptoms for about a year. They got worse for about 3 months prior to my diagnosis. I was diagnosed in early August of 2004, and by late August of 2004, I was healed of multiple sclerosis. How, you ask? Well, that's what I want to tell everybody. First of all, my symptoms started off with vertigo, which is, it's a dizzying disease. I had the room that was spinning all over the place, and that occurred to me on and off for about a year. Then my symptoms got worse. I started having numbness in my right side, and numbness and tingling, and it got worse. It got so bad that when my children would tap my leg, I couldn't even feel it. And I got depressed, and I didn't know what was really going on. I knew something was going on because I'm a physician. So I finally went to the neurologist. They did all the tests, the MRI, the lumbar puncture, all this stuff, and I came back with the dreaded diagnosis. And for those of you who don't know, multiple sclerosis is a neurological disease. It's a debilitating and can be progressive neurological disease. So it was devastating news when I heard about it. But after I got the diagnosis and after I'd become depressed and everything, I decided that I was going to be healed from this. And I'm a spiritual person. I believe in God and I believe in healing. And I prayed and I fasted. And after 7 days, I was healed. But there's more to the story, and that's why I really want to talk to you, because I've had so many revelations about this multiple sclerosis thing. And I want to share that with you because I know there are many of us out there that have been diagnosed with the disease. And that's what I say. I don't say that I have it anymore. I say I was diagnosed with it because I don't have it anymore. The first thing, though, I want to give you some steps on how you can do this, how you can receive your healing, your complete healing. The first thing is that you must believe that you can be healed. Healing starts up here and in here. You have to believe that you can be healed. Now, whether that means you need a closer spiritual walk with God, whatever you need to do, but it must start in here. And that was the first thing. I prayed and I asked God for this healing. I knew He would do it. He told me I needed to fast. And this is the other thing, and it's so important because if you do your research on fasting, there's a lot of healing that can come just from fasting. I fasted for 7 days and 7 nights. No food at all, just water. Now, I don't recommend this for everyone, but if you can do it, please do it. On the first day of my fast, by about the 3rd day, I started to feel, my feelings started to come back to my legs because I was numb all the way up to my waist. By the 3rd day, I had feeling to my knees. By the 4th day, it was like around to my mid-calf. And by the 6th and 7th day, I had feeling all the way down my legs. So I know that there's something to this fasting. If you cannot fast for the full 7 days, I'd recommend that you try to do at least a 3-day complete fast and then follow it with a 4-day juice fast with like organic vegetable juices and organic fruit juices. The third thing that I want you to do is take a multivitamin, particularly vitamin D. You need to take at least 1,000 international units of vitamin D. I really do think that a lot of this multiple sclerosis that's being diagnosed is because of vitamin D deficiency. And that's just from some of the research, the medical research that I've done. Actually, medical science has proved that vitamin D is an important vitamin that we all don't get enough of. It is linked to autoimmune diseases, of which multiple sclerosis is one. Things like diabetes, things like cancer, colon cancer, breast cancer, ovarian cancer, all of these cancers, pancreatic cancer, all of these cancers are being linked to vitamin D deficiency. So get your vitamin D. The next thing I did was I was actually a vegan. I became a vegetarian. Now, I love my meat like the rest of the people out there, but if you can do this, please try to stay away from meat with the exception of fish. I would allow myself some salmon. And when I say fish, I just mean fish. I don't mean seafood like all that shellfish and all the things like that because I don't think those are good. But fish and no dairy, no eggs, no cheese. Try to do it if you can for at least 3 months. For at least 3 months. If you can do it longer and do it for 6 months, which I did, please do that. But try at least 3 months. The other thing, and I got this as a revelation in my spirit, and you can take it for what it's worth, but goat's milk is a very good milk. It's very close to human milk, and there are healing properties in goat's milk. So if you can tolerate it, that would be the milk that I would drink. I would recommend that you drink goat's milk, not cow's milk, and at least try to do that for, like I said, 3 months. If you can do it for 6, that's great. Now, this last thing that I stumbled upon, I researched everything. I did everything that I could. I read every book. I went on every site on the internet, and I stumbled across this tea called kombucha tea, and this is pivotal. Kombucha tea is it's a Russian and Chinese, centuries-old Russian and Chinese fermented drink that you can actually make yourself. And I've been making it now for about 4 years straight, and I really think that this is what is sustaining me. It's a great drink. It's supposed to cure everything from multiple sclerosis to hypertension to cancer to even baldness. And it's actually, they call it the fountain of youth. I'm 42 years old, and I don't dye my hair. And I really don't have any gray hair, because that's one of the other things that it says. It's purported to keep your hair black, or whatever color your hair is to start off with. So I drink it every day. And I make several concoctions of the tea. I have one that helps me with colds and flus and viruses and fevers that works wonders. And then I have the regular one. And I make it myself. You can make it yourself. There's several websites on the web where you can find out how to make it. It's simple. It's just black tea, sugar, vinegar, water, and then the kombucha culture, which you have to get either online or from someone else. And this has been pivotal. So basically, I drink it every day. I'm fine. I was walking with a cane at one point. I do not use that anymore. And I never will use it, because I know I'm going to remain healed from multiple sclerosis. And you can too. And that is my mission right now, is to spread this healing gospel and to let people know that you can receive a healing. There are 2 great days in the lives of everyone. The first great day is the day you were born. And the second great day is the day you figure out why you were born. And I figured out why I was born, to help other people have their best health. So with that, good luck, Godspeed, God bless you.